Welcome to the universe's weirdest reality show. Picture this. Nothing exists. No stars, no planets, no annoying emails. Then, boom. The universe arrives like time, space, physics, you're working now. For 13 billion years, reality plays Minecraft creative mode. Particles become atoms. Atoms form stars. Stars build galaxies, planets, and eventually, humans. A species that discovered fire, electricity, DNA, and space travel, but also invented reality TV. Mixed results. History is basically humanity building a masterpiece while occasionally destroying it. We created farming, then taxes, cities, then traffic, technology, then online arguments. And somehow every generation thinks, society is doomed. Even ancient people probably complained about kids and their fancy bronze tools. So today, we're traveling from the Big Bang, through cavemen, empires, wars, machines, the internet, and whatever comes next. Because history is humanity's group project. Some built the future, some made a mess. Everyone got the same grade. Let's begin. The universe builds the stage. Before humans, the universe needed one thing: a universe. 13.8 billion years ago, the Big Bang expanded space itself. Atoms formed. Gravity built stars. Stars created elements. Big stars exploded. Supernova. Their remains created planets, and eventually us. Yes, you're made of star stuff. So is garbage. Stay humble. 4.5 billion years ago, Earth formed. First came lava and chaos, then oceans, then life. Evolution experimented. Fish, plants, dinosaurs. Then, asteroid. Dinosaurs left. Mammals rose. Humans appeared. Weak bodies, powerful brains. We mastered tools, teamwork, and fire. After billions of years, the universe created humans, smart enough to study atoms, but angry at slow Wi-Fi. Then came farming. Farming created property. Property created rules. Rules created governments. And taxes. Humans planted wheat and unlocked paperwork. Welcome to civilization. Chapter 2. Civilization begins. Humans survived. Fire, tools, language, unlocked. Then someone invented farming. Great idea. Mostly. Humans grew food, built villages, and stopped wandering. But farming created work, rules, taxes, classic. Extra food created jobs. Jobs created leaders. Leaders created kingdoms. Someone always says, I should be in charge. Cities grew. Laws appeared. Writing was invented. For beautiful stories? No. Receipts. Humanity unlocked. Save game. Then came kings and empires. Egypt built pyramids. India built cities. China built dynasties. Humans created wonders and problems. By 500 BCE, civilization was ready. Next step, everyone fighting over who controls it. Chapter 3. Ancient Empires. Humanity unlocked civilization. Cities, writing, taxes. Now humans asked, what is life? And also, what if we conquered everyone? Classic. China developed Confucian ideas. India explored philosophy. Greece created democracy and debate. Socrates questioned everything. Plato learned. Aristotle taught. Then came Alexander. At 20, he became king. Power is a fire that consumes the world. Alexander, the young king of Macedon, sought to touch the very edges of the earth. From the shores of Greece to the banks of the Indus, his reach was unmatched, his armies an unstoppable force of nature. But even the brightest stars fade. The weight of a world-spanning empire began to etch lines of exhaustion onto the conqueror's face. At 32, his candle flickered out. In a quiet, shadowed chamber, the dream of a unified world began to crumble. His legacy was fragmented, torn apart by the very hands that helped him build it, leaving only the echoes of greatness. From the ashes of the old world, a new power rose. Rome. Not just a conquest of land, but of order and stone. Disciplined, organized, and relentless, the Roman legions transformed a republic into an unstoppable civilization. They built roads that spanned continents and aqueducts that defied nature, binding the known world to the heart of the Senate. At the center of this expansion stood Julius Caesar, a man of iron will. He was loved by his men and feared by his peers. But as his influence grew, so did the tension in the shadowed halls of power. Ambition had reached its breaking point. Absolute power invites absolute betrayal. In a single moment, the architect of Rome's future faced the consequences of his ascent. The dream of an empire remains, but the cost of such ambition is always written in the fall of its greatest leaders. After Caesar, Rome fractured, its future uncertain as the Republic spiraled into chaos. From the shadows, Augustus emerged, masking his absolute power with the poise of a statesman. The empire peaked, uniting the world through grand architecture, vast roads, and the rule of law. But glory faded. Corruption and invasion grew as the light of the eternal city dimmed. A new age dawned, where the legacy of Rome was preserved by those in the mist. As the shadow of Rome faded, a new landscape emerged from the ruins of the ancient world. Power shifted to the hills, where towering stone castles rose to anchor a new feudal order. Within cathedral walls, monks preserved the light of knowledge and organization through meticulously hand-copied manuscripts. To the east, the Islamic Golden Age flourished, pushing the boundaries of science, mathematics, and philosophy. Science, medicine. China developed printing, navigation, gunpowder. Humanity saw gunpowder and thought, can we weaponize it? Obviously. The Maya studied the stars. Then came Genghis Khan. He united the Mongols and built the largest land empire ever. History unlocked sprint mode. The Crusades brought conflict. The Black Death brought disaster. Millions died. Everything changed. Then came the Renaissance. Art returned. Science grew. Leonardo da Vinci tried every career. By 1500, ships improved. Explorers asked, "What's over there?" The world was about to connect, and humans were about to create global chaos. From crumbling stone streets to the vast unknown, humanity dared to map a new world. Remember, for most of history, people did not have a complete map of Earth. Today you can pull out a phone and see any location instantly. You can look at streets on the other side of the planet while sitting on your couch eating snacks. Ridiculous technology. Ancient explorers? Different situation. Their maps sometimes had empty spaces, unknown waters, rumors, occasionally drawings of monsters. Imagine opening Google Maps and it says, turn left after 500 meters. Continue past possible sea dragon. Estimated arrival, if you survive. Different experience. But by the 1400s and 1500s, technology improves. Ships become better. Navigation improves. European kingdoms become richer and more competitive. And everyone starts asking, what is beyond the ocean? A beautiful question, a dangerous question. Because historically, whenever humans discover somewhere new, the next sentence is often, how can we profit from this? Humanity has curiosity. Humanity also has suspicious business instincts. Columbus sailed west in 1492. Wanted Asia, found the Americas. Awkward. But millions already lived there. The map wasn't empty. The Columbian Exchange connected the world. Food, goods, disease, ideas. Empires expanded. Progress came with problems. Then science leveled up. Galileo studied space. Newton explained gravity. Humans started asking, what's the evidence? Then came the Enlightenment. People questioned kings and power. Revolutions followed. America broke away. France removed monarchy, chaotically. Then Napoleon arrived. His goal? Basically Europe. He changed history, until reality won. By 1800, science grew. Ideas spread. The world connected. Then machines arrived. Steam, factories, industry. Humanity upgraded, and unlocked new problems. For thousands of years, the world moved at the speed of muscle. Humanity relied on human strength, animal labor, and the gentle turn of nature. Life was dictated by the rhythm of the seasons. Windmills and water wheels were the peak of technology, turning slowly under soft, natural daylight. But a spark of innovation was about to ignite. In the dark workshops of the 1800s, the era of manual labor faced its end. Enter the machine. The Industrial Revolution began, and with it, the birth of a civilization powered by steam, coal, and iron, humanity found the speed button. Everything changed: production, transport, and communication. Factories replaced the old ways of working almost overnight. Cities exploded. Enormous brick factories rose beside crowded canals and railway lines, forever altering the landscape of Britain and the world. But progress came with a heavy human cost. Inside these cathedrals of industry, the roar of mechanical looms was deafening. Men, women, and children faced long hours and dangerous conditions. The factory bell now controlled the rhythm of human life, replacing the sun. The world was shrinking. Steam locomotives raced across iron bridges, while steamships bridged the vast distances of the foggy harbors. From telegraph wires vibrating in the wind to newspapers rolling off massive presses, information finally traveled faster than a horse. By 1914, the transformation was complete. We had built a modern world on a foundation of steel, fire, and unyielding acceleration. The 19th century sparked a revolution, beginning with the rhythmic, mechanical power of the steam engine. Visionaries like James Watt transformed manual labor into machine-powered speed, paving the way for the railway age. Information soon flowed through the Victorian internet, as telegraph wires pulsed with the first global signals. Then came the light. Pioneers Edison and Tesla harnessed electricity to banish the dark forever. From steam to circuits, this era of innovation built the foundations of our modern world. Someone born in 1800 saw horses turn into machines, basically time travel. But industry also created stronger weapons and bigger empires. Because humans always ask, can we use this in a fight? By 1914, the world was connected, but full of tension, rivalries, empires, weapons. Europe became fireworks surrounded by matches. One assassination started a chain reaction. Machines entered war. The modern age began. Humans became powerful enough to reach the moon, and dangerous enough to threaten themselves. Chapter 7. The Modern World. By 1914, humanity had machines, science, electricity, big upgrade, same drama. Tensions exploded. World War I began. New weapons, old thinking, disaster. Everyone said, never again. Then came World War II. Hitler rose. The Holocaust showed humanity's darkest side. The war ended in 1945. But humans unlocked nuclear weapons. The Cold War began. USA versus Soviet Union. A global staring contest. Competition created the space race. Sputnik launched. Gagarin reached space. Apollo 11 reached the moon. Humans went from rocks to rockets. Then came computers, internet, modern technology. The world connected. The digital age arrived. Humanity became powerful enough to explore space and still forget passwords. From the spark of ancient fire to the pulse of fiber optics, we've built a global nervous system. Our greatest ambitions reach for the stars, powered by neural networks and robotics. Yet, amidst this technological greatness, we find our simplest joy in the soft light of a smartphone. In this age of data and dreams, we stand at the threshold of a chaotic and beautiful future. Humans decoded life, then built thinking machines. Amazing, slightly terrifying. Space exploration continued. Mars, telescopes, new discoveries, the universe created humans. Humans studied the universe. Full circle. The future? Unknown. AI, space, new ideas. One thing is certain, humans will make it interesting, and probably weird. 13.8 billion years ago, the universe began in a flash of infinite heat, birthing the space and time we know today. From the void, galaxies spun into existence, their stars forging the heavy elements that would one day become the building blocks of life. On a cooling Earth, violent storms gave way to tranquil oceans, where the first sparks of life eventually transformed into vast, lush forests. Then, we arrived. Looking up at the infinite stars with curiosity, our ancestors sought to understand their place in the grand cosmic design. We mastered fire for survival, yet today, we use that same elemental power to paint the night sky with brilliant, celebratory light. We created language to preserve wisdom, only to evolve into a world where billions of digital voices scroll by in a never-ending stream. Our ambition carried us beyond the atmosphere, landing rovers on the red dust of Mars and peering back at our home from deep space. We are the universe's most complex creation, yet we are still the species that confidently pushes a door clearly labeled as pull. That irony is our beauty. We are a brilliant, extraordinary, and perfectly imperfect species, existing amidst the silent majesty of the void. A tiny, vibrant spark of consciousness in an infinite story. This is us, the cosmic evolution that finally learned to look back. History is a continuous cycle of curiosity, an endless update across every age. We have always wrestled with our mistakes, refining our dreams through trial and adaptation. Every generation believes they've reached the peak, facing a world that is constantly evolving. Yet the horizon remains vast and mysterious, an eternal journey for an imperfect species. Look at this world, a single glowing masterpiece drifting through the silent expanse of the deep cosmic ocean. We aren't just observers on this journey, we are the authors. History is a story we are actively writing. It is a massive, brilliant group project. 7 billion people, each adding their own unique line to the narrative. From the intense debates over a whiteboard to the quiet breakthroughs in a sterile lab, every effort counts. We build, we fail, and we try again. Civilization is a beautiful work in progress, fueled by human persistence. Look at these faces. Behind every pair of eyes is a mind capable of shaping our collective future. This narrative began with a single spark, a prehistoric hand reaching out to tame the wild, ancient flame. That same spark evolved into the complex code that powers our modern world and connects us across continents. Soon, that hand will reach for the stars, extending our reach to the lunar surface and the deep unknown. We are decoding the building blocks of life and creating technologies that mirror our own endless curiosity. The future isn't a fantasy. It's being forged right now by real people, real tools, and a shared vision. As you look at the stars tonight, remember, you are a vital part of this magnificent, unfinished story. The next chapter is waiting. The pen is in our hands. What will we write next?